I was looking at the children with disabilities who are going to grow up into youth with disabilities. And if they don't get the right platform or the intervention, then they're just going to end up being a liability on their families and on the nation as a whole. And there's a whole generation of young adults who are kept at home. They have so much potential, but they have nothing to do. They just cannot do anything because they never received what I call education. Because I think, in my opinion, education is confused with literacy in our context. It's simply the ability to read and write. And actually education is so much more. It's learning to coexist. I was talking about the preventive measure. Like, we know that a person has substance use disorder, and all we can think about is treatment, and then probably counseling, encouraging, motivating, but what can be done at a preventive site? So for that, I feel a very basic thing that all of us here in the room can think of or remember is, it is important to remember that when your child is anxious, family members in the very Bhutanese context, I think Dasho started off very well with talking about labeling. So instead of us labeling the child as the problematic one, the black sheep, or the toxic one in the family, I think we should all remember that that is us opening the door for lifelong mental health issues. So this is something that we are often neglecting, or it's sort of an ignorance on our part.
We are mandated to actually build a legal system which is not only responsive but also relevant to the aspiration of youth themselves. Of the Tibet reform, at least 5 years from now, is to see how we can transform the current legal system into an attractive learning and career choice for many of the youth.
If you look at the LGBTI community, there are spectrums, even diversities in the community. There are gay men, there are bisexual men and women, there are lesbian women, there are transgender men, and there are transgender women. For them, they have very different needs. Even for us as a community, to segregate that is very important. In terms of education, the focus needs to go more on the transgender, for transgender young people. They tend to drop out of schools because they cannot really continue their education because of their gender identity or the way they express themselves. It's more about education and access to information.
And that education should not be as they are right now, just textbook-based. So I do believe that with the new system, Tibet coming through, I believe that they will not just be centered to what the community needs, but also what the child's interests needs, what the youth's interests need, and to build on them, that interest into their hobbies, into the courses, and that courses soon into employability.
What's required for young people to have is to learn themselves, relearn themselves, and to define opportunities. And that's something the school education system has to address. So while the immediate job creation student efforts has to be done through TVET and other programs, the reform of the educational program is very much needed.
If Bhutan is moving towards a very inclusive approach, employment is a very important aspect, but that's not only an aspect that should be focused when it comes to youth now.
As a counsellor, I'll be very honest. The cases that we have dealt with, half of them are related to adverse childhood experiences, like Mansangin mentioned. And those childhood experiences comes through parenting. We know the root cause now, it's parenting, yet we are not blaming the parents. Parents are giving what they have now. We cannot blame them. We need to equip the parents now with the skills.